Hi, Dr. Taylor here again. This is a video on course organization for physics at Del Tech on D2L. D2L stands for Desire to Learn, and it's the computer platform that Del Tech uses to post all of its online courses. Aside from your emails, you can find all the electronic information and course materials here. Any policy, guideline, or rule mentioned in this video can be found in your Policies and Expectations document. So first we're going to log on to mydtcc.edu using your Del Tech username and password. I'm going to shut off my image here. Okay, so I've logged on to mydtcc.edu, and you can see on the left side there's this blue menu bar. If you slide your mouse over, you can see the items. You're going to select courses in D2L, and this will bring you up to all the courses you're taking if you pinned anything from previous courses as well. We're going to select the course we're taking, and you'll get a screen that looks like this. There's a blue menu bar at the top, and you'll see an announcement posted that's welcoming you to the course. And you can see it says, "Welcome to Physics 111," and it has my contact information right at the top. So this announcement provides you with active links to our office hours, which are by Zoom, our virtual tutoring center, also by Zoom, as well as the hours for each of those. You'll see my contact information at the top, both my email and my cell phone number in case you need to reach me for emergencies. Any exam issue counts as an emergency. All right, so you'll notice there's also a list here of what to expect for the course, and this is a 100% online course, so that means all the materials will be found on D2L for the course. Number one, all weekly lesson plans will be posted as announcements. So if I show you a little further down here, you see the week 1 lesson plan is posted here already. So in this, you'll find all your links to anything you'll need, as well as in the course schedule, which I'll show you where that is in a couple minutes. Number 2, there are no scheduled classes for this course, either physically on campus or by Zoom. It's all video lectures that you can watch anytime you want, 24/7. They have closed captions as well as a option to speed up or slow down the videos. Be sure to follow the schedule and watch the lecture videos along with the chapter slide presentations that you can always print out beforehand and take notes right on. Number 3, all the labs are virtual labs. They're generally provided as PDF files or Word Docs X formats. Some of them may in fact be demonstration videos that you'll watch and answer questions about. Number 4, all problem sets, one for each chapter, are provided in a PDF format that you'll print out, write your answers right on the paper, rescan, and submit to D2L under assignments. And the instructions are there for both the labs and the problem sets, as far as how to do them, how to complete them, how to print them out, and how to submit them when you've completed the assignments. But I want to make sure you understand, please read the instructions carefully before you do any of these assignments. The vast majority of points that students lose are usually due to misreading the question or not taking note of the many helpful hints and suggestions throughout the assignment. The most successful students I've had are the ones who carefully read these instructions and hints and then apply that information to their answers. All right. Number 5, all exams and practice exams are online. I generally make the practice exams available 1 week before the regular exams are actually open to you, and you have at least 1 week to complete each exam. Some exams you have more time than that. So if there's an emergency, please let me know and we'll work out times. All the exams will close at 11:59 p.m. In other words, the last minute of that day. Make sure you're logged on to the exams before that. The exams are 2 hours. The practice exams take longer because they're just more practice questions there for you. If you have any issues with exam dates, times, technical issues, contact me as soon as possible. All right. So each week will start on a Monday, except this first week, which starts on a Saturday because that's when Del Tech opens up semester. But every week will end on a Sunday, and assignments are generally due on a Sunday, unless there's some kind of holiday, and then I'll extend it 1 or 2 days. All right, so you'll see there's also a link here to the week 1 lesson plan, which in fact is right below. And so let's take a look at the week 1 lesson plan. If you scroll down, you'll see in the announcements, each week will appear in the announcements, and here's the first week. So the newly posted lesson plan for each week will appear on the Sunday. In other words, the day before the week officially starts. And it has links to everything you need to do for that week. So if we scroll a little further here, you see it starts with the start here. So these are your orientation videos, as well as the first 2 units we're going to be talking about. The first unit is really the pre-lecture video that I told you about in the orientation video. This is just one to orient you with the course and get you used to proportionality and the use of terms and symbols and abbreviations in physics. And then the first chapter is also in that first week's videos. All right, so make sure you follow the schedule and follow along with the chapter presentations. These are slide presentations that are available to you. All right, so the orientation videos are basically the video you already watched, which just orients you to the course, and this video, which is just showing you the organization of the course as it appears on D2L. You'll see that week 1 also includes a request to ask you to read the Welcome to Online Physics 111 document. This is basically a document of where everything is, in other words, what this video is about, as well as links to all kinds of support services. The Policy and Expectations document, I strongly recommend you read it. These are the policies for this course that are generally set either by the whole campus or by the science department or by the science department at the Dover campus. So I would recommend you print these out when you have them, just to have them as a resource. You'll also notice that there is the physics formula and reference sheet. Please print this out right away. It's 17 pages long. It is packed with formulas separated by chapters. It even includes some chapters we're not going to cover in the course. So you'll have it available for every exam, every lab, every problem set. And this is your reference guide with not only formulas, but also tables of the various properties we discuss in physics, like mass and volume and velocity and power, etc., as well as their units. So it's all there. You don't have to memorize it, just become familiar with it. If we scroll a little further, you see there's a link to the course schedule, and I'll click on that so you can see what the course schedule looks like. It's a table separated by week. I'm going to blow it up here, and you can see there's the week on the left, the video lectures. So these are links to the lectures, as well as the documents I just mentioned to you and the reference sheet. And if you look to a different, more typical week, like week 4 here, we have the Chapter 5 videos along with link to the Chapter 5 slide presentations. There's no lab this particular week, but on other weeks you might have a lab. There are links to all your problem sets on the far right, as well as any practice exams and exams with the due dates for everything. You'll notice due dates are listed on every assignment. So the last 2 columns have all the things that are due that week for you, and that's where you're going to look to see what you have to submit or what you have to complete. All right, so let's pop back out of that, and we'll go back to the questionnaire here. You'll also notice there's a link to the questionnaire. Please have this completed by Friday, August 26th. That is the first Friday of the semester. Or whatever is the first Friday of your semester, and that is because of a new policy for attendance. This is to show that you're making some contact with the course. So it's very important you get this in within the first week so that you're not essentially discontinued with the course. And that is out of my hands if that happens. You'll also notice at the bottom there'll be lists of your labs for that week, as well as lists for the problem sets with the due dates. So those are all your assignments. They'll appear in every weekly message. So make sure you look at your announcements for each week. You will need a scanner to complete the problem sets because they are only available in PDF format. So make sure you have something that can scan them or at least photograph them and combine them back as a single scanned document. That is important for submission. Make sure any labs or problem sets are, if you're scanning single document with all the pages shown in order, right side up, just to make it easier to grade for me. If you don't have an access to a scanner, you can, like I said, you can use your cell phone. There are also apps on the phone that allow you to do scanning and combining of pages, like Adobe Scan and Notes app. That's one word. And these are free. There's also an online program called Combine PDF, COMBINE PDF, all one word, .com. The virtual labs are generally available as both Word documents and PDFs. So they're Word if you don't have a scanner or if scanning is more difficult for you. If you have to open up any videos along the way, you might need to hit the Control or Command button. That's also going to be true for some of the embedded links to documents. So just be aware of your system when that is the case. All right, so going back to the blue menu bars you see at the top here, you've got a number of items. And the first one is the content. So if we click on content page, you'll see this list of 4 items. Start here, course schedule, backup information, and support services. The first of these, start here, just has the videos that we just talked about and that you're watching right now, the student questionnaire, and the course instructor information that you've already seen from the welcome announcement. If you go a little further, we'll close this. The course schedule is what I just showed you. That's the document that has everything listed for every week. And you don't need to go here, but in the backup information, there are a list of folders here that have where a lot of the things are located. So you have the formula reference sheet. You have each of the weekly videos that are listed 1 week at a time. You have the virtual labs. You have the problem sets. You have the policy and syllabus information. These are the documents I already mentioned, as well as the syllabus for the course. And you also have the locations of all of your slide presentations available in both PDF format as well as in PowerPoint format. Now, why did I give them to you in 2 formats? The PDF formats look better on the screen. They print out nicer. But the PowerPoint formats have the animation in the slides themselves, so that if you're going through it one slide at a time and you're listening to the videos, you can see it step by step, or if you're doing it without listening to the videos, you can walk yourself through each slide one piece at a time. Okay. And then the last big folder in the course are the support services. The support services are just a valuable list of resources available to you. So you have the virtual support center. You have tutoring schedules, though this has to be updated for each semester. We have documents on adjusting to COVID and the coronavirus updates. We have Smart Thinking, which is an off-campus tutoring system that's available to students free of charge. It's 24/7. It's not run by Delaware Tech. It is run by an outside agency, and your results may vary. If you go to the Virtual Support Center and you click on that link, you'll get to a web page that has an enormous number of support services here for your use. I highly recommend you take a look at them. They include advising, the libraries, tech support, including laptop lending, video, the virtual tutoring center, the financial aid and billing, the testing center. You can scroll down a little further. Mental health support, other emergency services, career services, student life and activities, disability support for any type of disability. If you're not sure if your particular issue follows falls under the category of disability, please contact them and see. You'd be surprised at what kind of support you might get, including extra time on exams or other types of support to help you on any types of assignments. There are also descriptions of each of these here, so please take advantage of all these free services. All right, so in addition to the content menu that has all the bulk of the content for the course, we also have the activities menu here. And the activities menu contains two headings that are going to be important to you: the assignments and quizzes. Quizzes is what D2L calls all types of tests. Whether they're quizzes, exams, final exams, they call them quizzes. Assignments are anything you're submitting, so that's all your problem sets and your labs. But you'll be given links to do all this. You won't necessarily have to go in here, but if you do click on assignments, for instance, you'll see a list of all the labs and problem sets that you'll have for the whole semester with due dates and links to both the documents as well as the assignment themselves. You'll also see the student questionnaire here, and they're listed in order as you would get them throughout the semester. If you go down to quizzes, you'll see whatever quizzes or exams are open. We don't have quizzes right now, but you'll see practice exams and the exams for the course, and they will appear as they become open to you throughout the semester. There are going to be 4 exams with 4 practice exams as well. Your last exam will be your final exam. If you're taking a course that has a final, you will be told whether that final is cumulative or it's just the last material in the semester. Okay, so in addition to these, you can have a link under Tools menu. You'll see a link to announcements. There are other items in here that you might be interested, like class lists, discussions, or system check to make sure you have the right hardware for the course and software. Under grades, you see grades progress. This will tell you how much and it will tell your instructor as well how much you have accessed of the online course. But grades, when you go to grades, the most important part to you here will be that you'll see all the individual grades for every single assignment, but you also see cumulative grades for problem sets, your labs, and your exam grades. And then at the top, you'll find a final calculated grade. This is your overall score that you want to make sure you have a passing grade of at least 70. Anything above 69.5 will be rounded up to a 70. Make sure that your assignments are kept up to date, and you can always, and I will try to grade these as soon as possible, so you should see your grades populating this grade sheet relatively quickly, hopefully within a couple days of each submission. And then the last item on the menu here is help. And in the help menu, there is assistance and support links to D2L, DTCC, Tech Help, Learning with Technology, as well as the student support that I just showed you with the virtual support center. So that wraps it up for D2L. In closing, if you have any questions, as always, please contact me by my email. If it's an emergency, use my cell phone number, either by text or phone call. I look forward to meeting each of you. Hopefully you can make a brief appearance at some point during our office hours, or come to my virtual tutoring center hours. As soon as I know them, I'll post them. You only have to come by for a couple minutes, say hi, tell me about yourself, tell me what your plans are. And with that, I thank you so much for your patience and wish you the very best of luck with your success at Del Tech.